Hey folks, how you doing? All well, hopefully. It's a Monday evening around 6:30 and I'm just out on the MT again. The YZF-R is bad. It's just a bad bike. It just brings the worst out in me. But I like it to look at. It's a good looking wee bike. Sorry MT, you're not as good looking. No hard feelings. So I've got a new phone holder at long last. It's a universal type one off of Fleabay, eBay, same thing. So I'm not even getting any nav on because I know where I'm going, but I just thought I'll stick the phone in it, make sure it doesn't fall out while I'm riding. So I'm not out for too long because it gets dark about 8 o'clock, 7:30 now, which is a pain in the ass. I've not actually done much riding in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything. I just know that one headlight is nowhere near as good as two headlights. And we've got a road closed here. Cool, and for once it's not the way I want to go. Just scare the kids again there. That's what they get for not telling me to rev bomb or do wheelies. I've had that once. I'd been riding about a week and I pulled up to a set of traffic lights and there's a couple of kids walking by, and we're talking about 8 or 9 probably year old, and one of them's like, "Here mate, pull a wheelie." I was like, no, I don't want to die or land on my back. And to this day I've still not done a wheelie. I'll avoid them like the plague, to be honest. Although I wonder if that phrase has been replaced by "I'll avoid it like the COVID." Since I guess the plague was probably not even as bad as COVID. Socket's dry, that's the main thing. Not that I mind getting wet. Only when I'm going home, but after it. Getting wet and going camping and stuff like that, it's a pain in the ass, that sort of stuff. Although I'll be honest, I've bought a set of waterproof socks. Well, I actually bought them for going to Applecross and never used them. Waterproof socks. Since my held short lap boots are not waterproof. But I knew that when I bought them. I was just optimistic. So £40 it cost me for a pair of waterproof socks. And I've still not used them, but I will. The day will come, I'm sure. So we're now into September and the weather today, it was actually raining this morning, just drizzle. Not too bad. That's first it's rained in quite a few weeks. But tomorrow and the next couple of days is supposed to be 24, 25 degrees. So fingers crossed I get out again. But a bit earlier in the day. So for the first time I'm trying out my portable battery pack. It's a brand called Anker, A-N-K-E-R. It cost me £15, I remember. I got that for going to Applecross as well, just for charging stuff while I was travelling. So I thought I'm going to try plugging this into my camera and see if it works while I record and ride at the same time. I've heard people complain about the 7 and 8s, the Hero 7 and the Hero 8. It screws with a lot of stuff. Have you tried and do this? Don't know why. Or have I got that arse from elbow and it's the 8 and 9? Right there. That'll be a lorry coming straight towards me on the wrong side of the road, partially being a wanker. That was wanker with a W, not anchor like the Charger. Still love this horn, but oh, I still love this horn. Wait. Oh, I'm just going to stop here for a wee break. Makes sense if I stopped under a tree right enough since it's raining. Providing I don't get hit with drips, that is. Wheel! How's the neutral on this? First time. Precision chain adjustment. Worked a treat on this. So that was quite good, despite it being wet. So I'm contemplating getting rid of this bike, despite still loving it, because eventually I'm obviously going to go bigger, but there's no point in having two just now. I bought the YZF-R to just give me something more set in stone to compare this to, and I do actually prefer this bike. It's more versatile. So the heated gloves are going on. Heated gloves, try again. Heated grips. Heated gloves will probably be on my list shortly of things to buy, since I don't actually have a decent pair of winter gloves. I was looking for winter versions of these bearings, but I don't really see anything. God, I'm stiffening up for standing there. Oh, my hands are on fire already. But I'm still leaving them on. Better too hot than too cold. And damp. They're not really cold, they're just damp. My gloves are damp, so it's making my hands slightly damp. The lower half of my trousers are pretty wet, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to take you up that road one day. I had my most scary experience ever while on two wheels up that road. I won't tell you the story just now, but I will one day. Well, that's me almost in Muirkirk, and it's miserable. I've never been here as much in my life as I have the last year. You're lucky if I'd been here maybe 5-6 times in all them years I've been driving, but it's a good road to hammer the car along, I must admit as well. Not that I'm hammering anything along it on this. It's got a few dodgy bends on it actually. You sort of misjudge them sometimes. Or I did. I'm sort of getting to know it a lot better now. But I still don't know it like the back of my hand. It's one of them things, roads just sometimes take you years to get to master. So I'll hang a left here and head for Lanark. And if the road is closed, I'll probably cry. Okay, I won't really cry. Well, I could be crying just now and nobody will know, because you can't see me. You'd probably drown if you cry too much inside your helmet, to be fair. Not that there's anything wrong with a good cry, folks. Oh, look at that for a bit of road. That is just beautiful. Shame it's a bit wet and damp and stuff. Goodness, it's getting dark real quick while out in the middle of the sticks. Oh my goodness, that was like a full-on shower of spray off that lorry there. That was a first, folks, that was a first. I'm glad yous were here to witness that and appreciate it, that I'm out here riding in autumn now when it's pissing of rain, getting dark, for you guys and girls. Okay, I'm not really, I'm doing it all for myself because I just love riding my motorbikes. But it's nice to share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So I'm getting pretty close to 800 subs now after 9 years. Almost 9 years, I'm sure. I should have really checked up when I stopped. So no rush for me to get to 1,000. Just turn that phone screen off now. I know where I'm going anyway, but I was just testing it out to make sure it worked. Doesn't seem to have moved, so that's a bonus. Although I've hardly been hammering it tonight. Glasgow Airdrie. I swear that's not the way I normally go. I normally go that way. I could just go this way. I wasn't going to go this way, but I will. I'll just hang a left and go along the Clyde Valley. I think the majority of it has got street lights, really. Not that bothered, as I said. Although if I find out that this headlight is as useless as a Yankee Candle for light on a bike, I won't be happy. Oh my god, I'm getting cramp in my foot for some reason. Oh, that's quite annoying. Very nice properties there. I think I'll retire down this neck of the woods. But my dad's 84 and he's still working, so it won't be for a long time if I'm going to try and beat his record.
Smoke break.